Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another video of life in Tokyo. We're across the road here because we are on our way to Tenkaiichi Festival, which is basically the #1 festival under the sky. See how it is, see if it lives up to its name. It's might be a slightly impudent name, but we'll check it out anyways and we'll get some good food. You probably can't see it on here, but the local denizens of the kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like a garden park that runs along the street here the whole way up and down. There are a lot of those big spiders everywhere. Oh, there's another one, there's another one. There's 3 right there. It's like there's about as many spiders as there are people here. Alright, I think we're about almost at the start of the festival area. I think mainly it's going to be a bunch of businesses, local businesses, and oh man, look at the spiders, man. Crazy. A lot of local businesses and, small shops, just, people who rented a stall, basically selling food and other, locally made crafts or something. So we'll check it out. So in these jars, they're actually selling cooked potatoes. I don't know what the guy's pulling out a potato, checking them for softness, it looks like. There we go. A 100-gram potato for 130 yen. So you got these people lined up for these potatoes. Apparently they're famous here. Lined up for about 10-15 minutes at a time just for a potato. Look at all the meats: chicken, beef, a liver. Oh, looks pretty good. Oh, look at that. So this kanji right here, ushi kushi, that actually means beef, and then the one on the right shows a stick through things, and that's exactly what it means. It's like a thing on a stick, right? That's exactly what it means. Yeah, there it is. Let's get a good light on it. Oh yeah, that is pretty good. Pretty good. I won't show you stuffing it in my face, but I gotta let you know, it's really good. The slow crawl to find a drink begins, and this is the pace we'll be going at for most of the trip. It's like strolling when you're almost dead from dehydration and starvation. Look at the spare ribs. Pretty good. Let's see, 400 yen. So if you buy 4, then you can get 1 free. I think it's those small slices that they had. So after you get some beef on a stick and some fried potatoes and some tapioca drinks, you can stop here and buy your tires. 30% off, not bad. Look at that, we found a donut shop. Look at that. A donut shop in our local town. UU Donuts. I'm looking forward to that. And then after you buy your tires and you get some more donuts, you can come by here and go, oh yeah, I need a kitchen sink. I'll buy one of those for, what is that, about $400 for a faucet? All in a day's shopping at a festival. Okay, so we have, oh, it's a little like a clutch purse in the form of a very fuzzy... a porcupine, that's what I think it's a porcupine. No. Hedgehog. It's gotta be a hedgehog, yeah. Hedgehogs popular in Japan. Nobody has one, but they're popular. Oh, look at that honey, local honey. I think we might have bought some of this last year. Probably, but yeah, always like a good honey. Also got some honey candies, I think. Honey strawberries. Wanted to show you all the dango here. Look at all the variety they've got going on. Now I can understand a rug shop, yeah, you know. Everybody likes a nice rug, right? Look at these nice rugs, you know. If you get like a bunch of a big wad of dough in your pocket, come here and go, oh, look at that rug, yeah. 20% off, you might buy that and cart that home. If it's small enough. Well, otherwise you'd be struggling. I don't know, maybe they have like a delivery service, right? Yeah, cool, rugs. I like rugs. Alright, getting into the main food area. Chocolate banana. This is so marron. Okay, so from here, my microphone sort of glitched out on me. So I will narrate the rest of our journey through the Japanese yatai, what they call the food stands. Here they sell some of the classic yakisoba, the fried noodles, and look, kebabs. We have already bought 2 earlier on. Oh, those things are so good. Most of the things you see here are going to be around $4 or $5 a pop, so you know, it's a bit expensive if you're buying a lot of stuff. That's, you know, a light to a small snack in size or quantity. Up here is the okonomiyaki, which Japan is quite famous for. It is basically fried cabbage, egg, sauce, and usually a bit of meat thrown in. It's actually pretty good. Okay, time to cross the street and see what's going on the other side. The jagabata. It's basically a baked potato, nice and moist and softened, and you can take a slab of a big tub of margarine and basically as much as you like, and butter it yourself, and yeah, maybe a filling snack. Here we have kingyotsuki, which is basically fishing with a small net for tiny goldfish. Very traditional Japanese festival activity. Ooh, candied apples. Here, Kuji Biki is what the sign says, and basically the young ones are playing some sort of game or challenge in order to win a prize, maybe a PlayStation, a Nintendo Switch, or some sort of relatively expensive action figure or figurine. Here, the up-and-coming generation of Japanese are playing a game of some kind. Ooh, Japanese crepes. Definitely not the style we're used to in the West, and definitely a lot of flavors not used to in the West, but usually pretty good. Here he is making and selling candied fruit of various types. My wife bought a grape one. She quite enjoyed it. This is like an okonomiyaki, except it's a bit different. I'm not sure what it's called, but there are foreigners making it, so it isn't Japanese. Sugared sweet potatoes. Here is a lone man, all alone but with his plastic companions. 500 yen for a cup of beer, and 400 for either a canned highball or a canned spiked tea. I do like the variety of chu-hai they sell here in Japan, mostly everywhere. It's like a canned cocktail, and not too expensive. And here we're going to cross the main road to see what's on the other side. Let's go. Over here looks like we have some more buttered potatoes, okonomiyaki, and yakitori, which is basically chicken along with some other things on a stick. And it's very popular. Many yakitori restaurants everywhere throughout Japan. A classic for that late night finish of work. Go out with your friends, enjoy some yakitori and some beer. And who could forget the classic takoyaki, a food quite famous around the Osaka area, more towards the southwest, and of course always available at festivals like this. It's basically octopus leg chunks all wrapped up in a gooey battered ball. Really, it's quite good, topped with some extra toppings and sauce and mayonnaise and things like that. Ah, the allure of chocolated bananas lit up by strings of colorful flashing lights. Here we have a man somewhat expertly cooking some more of this delicious takoyaki. I usually get these, but this time I didn't. Look at the fried noodles. Hungry? Here, let me show you some squid on a stick. If you're a Westerner, do be careful with these. It's likely you won't like it. Check out those expertly decorated bananas. Only 300 yen per pop. Just under $3 if you convert it currently. Here is a popular store selling some cheap drinks in decorative cups. I kind of feel like you're paying more for the cup here, as the drinks are just off the shelf store-bought items. This would definitely classify as an impulse buy, I think. My wife and I decided to stop by a store here that has recently opened. On the side of the street here, they sell tapioca milk teas mainly. We are especially impressed and enticed by the taro milk with cheese form, although we weren't quite sure what a cheese form is. Here I enter the twilight zone as I seem to be totally forgotten by my wife and the person behind the counter. But I stay the course and completely catch the girl off guard by my desire to place an order. Here my wife gets a jasmine milk tapioca tea and I get a strawberry milk tea with less ice and no tapioca. The tapioca can be a bit heavy and you do get tired of it sometimes. For those of us lacking confidence in our appearance, we can always look like a cat, an old grandmother, Pikachu, or even a literal butt face. Here are some more of these Japanese crepes. Not the roll type, but another type. Ah no! The coconut is sold out. That's my favorite. Japanese people don't even like coconut. What's going on here? Maybe they forgot to bring coconut. That's probably what happened. If I was any more Asian, I would probably be drooling right now, but honestly, I have no idea what that is. Non-Western foreigners in Japan love to see other foreigners, and they're usually really quite friendly. Here is some kind of delicious Chinese pancake. I don't know what they are, but my wife seemed to be extremely tempted by these. More takoyaki and buttered potatoes. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Can't say that big tub of margarine looks all that enticing, however. Look, there's Charlie and his angels selling baby castella. Another style of okonomiyaki. This one is more yatai friendly, you know. You can fold it up and kind of eat it on the go, I think. Look at all the little bubbles you can send to the landfills in this world. More crepes, more takoyakis, more chocolate bananas. Can you ever really get enough? It's always a battle of stomach versus wallet, am I right? Oh no, more kebabs, my favorite. This is karage, the Japanese word for fried chicken. There are, of course, very popular foods at every festival, and you know, if you only have one shop selling it, the line's gonna be too long. You know, you can have several shops selling it, but there does tend to be quite a few repeats of most everything at a typical festival in Japan. I would think maybe they could spice things up a bit, maybe bring something new. I'm not sure. Here we re-enter the south side of the festival again, where we have tents set up with a lot of the local shops and businesses selling their goods. Here we are both reeled in by Anu. I'm not sure what happened to Anki and Enlil, but here I think we go a bit overboard and I end up buying a Skyrim-ish looking sweet roll and a couple of brownies, which I later regret eating. Yeah, they were good, but I don't think I would buy them again, you know? Every year there's this tent selling books, and this year we got one. This one is a present for our nephew. In Japan here, it's a dragonology. It's all about dragons and all the many types across the world and their places they like to live and how they like to interact with the surface population. They're very interesting. Looks like a very well done and kind of all-age friendly book, I'd say. They have a whole series of these devoted to the lesser known topics. Here my wife makes a sudden lunge for some green onions before heading back home. Alright, well that is the end of the Tenkaiichi Matsuri. Oh no, it's a Tenkaiichi. I can't remember these things. Yeah, so that was the end of that festival. And you know, of course, on your way out, you can always pick up a car if you find like, oh no, you gotta walk, you know, a number of blocks back home. So you know, just pick up a car on your way out. That sort of thing. So, anyways, yeah. So I had to switch to my iPhone because the GoPro battery only lasts about 30 minutes. But hopefully, yeah, this is okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up for the video if you liked it. We're gonna go home and enjoy some of our food and sweets that we bought. So until the next video, have a good day and I'll see you later. Goodbye.